What's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I would do another full face of drugstore makeup because it seems like that's what everybody's into right now. So we're gonna do that today, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with primer, and for primer I picked up this guy. This is the E.L.F. Poreless Face Primer. And this is what it looks like. Let's see if maybe covering that up will. I guess first we should probably clip back the old hair because that will end up getting in the way. Other side. And these clips are actually super helpful for clipping your hair back. I just got them at, I think Sally's is where I got these. Face is already moisturized using, it's an E.L.F. moisturizer. Okay, this feels extremely greasy, and it kind of looks like it's turning my face red, so let's hope that it does not end up breaking me out. I'm not going to put this everywhere because of how greasy it feels, and I don't want that to end up irritating my skin. Just gonna get it in this area. Okay, moving on. I guess we'll move on to foundation now, and for foundation I picked up this guy. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation in the shade Fair Ivory, just so you can see what it looks like. Brushes are clean. I just cleaned them a few days ago. This does not want to, ooh. Okay, well that was just gloopy, so I guess let's just, wow, okay. That is very thick. I mean, that is like borderline tar. Don't really like that, but that's what we got to work with today, so. Got my makeup wipe, get that off my hand. And let's just get right into blending. Or buffing, I should say. No idea where we left off. Sorry about that. My camera stopped recording again. I need to get a new camera. What's y'all's recommendations for a good camera to make videos with? Because right now I've got the T3i by Canon and not a fan. Okay, this foundation has good coverage, however, it's very streaky. It's reminding me a lot of that foundation we tested last week. What was that foundation that we tested last week? I can't even remember. But yeah, very, very streaky. It's taken a lot of effort to really buff it into the skin. And let's see how it's feeling. I can't tell if it's like sticky because that's just because it's a mousse foundation, or if it's sticky because it needs to be set. Set it, I'm gonna use this Almay pressed powder in the shade 100 My Best Light, just so you can see what it looks like. This looks like it might be a little bit dark, so I think I'll mix in some of that Shot Miss A translucent powder we used last week. Okay. All right, we're just gonna take that mixture of powder over here, and I'm just gonna drag the excess powder all over the rest of my face. Yeah, pores definitely looking much better in that region. All right, so moving on from that. We'll go in with concealer, and for concealer I picked up this. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is in the shade 835 Fair Neutral, just so you can see what it looks like. It's pretty thin. I wonder how much is in here. 0.29 fluid ounces, and how much is that compared to the E.L.F? I got the E.L.F one right here that we tried out last week. The E.L.F one has an amount which is not listed on the bottle. So, I mean, but you can just tell that this is pretty small compared to this. In. It's sort of like a fine line between the E.L.F. concealer, which has that gigantic doe foot applicator, and then this tiny freaking one, because this is not getting the concealer in the areas that I want it. But I guess if you're just going to be blending it out anyway, then I suppose that doesn't really matter. And also, this smells terrible. Light coverage. However, it's sitting nicely on top of that powder and that foundation. Yeah, it's sitting nicely on top of that, so I guess I can look past the fact that the coverage is light. And I'm just gonna drag it up to the eyelid. I do have an eye primer, but I do prefer just to drag my concealer up to the eyelid to help cover up the discoloration I have going on up here. Why am I losing everything today, you guys? Why am I losing everything? Okay, so for eye primer, this is from that Shop Miss A website I was referencing in my last video. And this is the Wonder Cover Concealer in the shade White. I think this is the shade White. It looks like, yeah, the shade got scratched off, but this is just the white one. And I'm gonna get that going now. Whoops. Now we'll go in for blush, and for blush I picked up this guy. This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade 25. We're gonna open this up if I can. There we go. It's a nice neutral pinky shade, not too overbearing. Last week I did kind of an out there look. So we're gonna go a little bit more muted today. And too crazy. So that looks very nice. And I believe I got that at Walmart. And while I'm on the topic, the Almay powder I got from Amazon. I already told y'all I got this from Shop Miss A for $1. And the Rimmel Stay Matte I also got from Amazon. And right now you can get this on Amazon for $4.50, at least in that shade. And the E.L.F. Poreless Face Primer, you can pick up this guy at Walmart for $6. Now that I've covered those things. So for eyeshadow, I figured I'd pick up this guy. This is the Profusion Cosmetics Paradise palette. Last week we tried the Profusion Cosmetics Naturals palette. This was really nice. A little bit powdery, but doable. So I figured I'd pick up this guy because I got this for $7 at Walmart. $7 for this palette. $7. Wow. Okay. So we'll go in with this now, and I don't know, I'm kind of feeling these like purpley tones. So maybe we'll do some purpley tones. So let me just get my blending brush from E.L.F. Yeah, E.L.F. blending brush. So I guess let's go in with this purpley shade right here. Can you see that? Yep, right there, that light purple, and we'll just take that into the crease. Okay, so not sure where we left off. However, I just took this light purple shade right here. Yeah, there we go. Into the crease, and now with this other brush I'm going to take the darker purple shade that's right underneath that right here, and I'm going to kind of take that to the outer V. And I've got my my smaller flat shader brush, which is what I prefer to use when I'm taking a deeper color into a specific spot like that. So I'm going to just kind of apply it where I need it, and going kind of at an angle, but not you know, two up there. I just kind of want to get this in a very particular spot. But I've got that there. I'm going to take this blending brush and just mix that and blend that, and then up here make sure that it's nice and blended into the rest of the lighter purple at the top. I am feeling these purples. Very pretty purples. And now taking that deeper that deeper purple shade to the other side. Again, just kind of going at an angle. So down here at the outer V, and I'm going to just move it upwards. Gonna blend. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And then taking some more of that light purple and then mixing it in, kind of blending it into that deeper purple shade. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's very pretty. This side got a little wild. I might need to, yeah, actually let's do that. I'm gonna take some more of that lightest purple shade and then kind of go up here to make it match, because it's just not looking right on this portion of my eyeball. That's good. So now I am going to take a flat liner brush and I'm going to drag that deeper purple shade on the lower lash line about halfway across. Not all the way across, just halfway. So I've got my flat liner brush and we're going to, I guess let's go ahead and wet it. I have a brand new bottle of the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set, which is the setting spray I use. Although at the end of this video, I do have another, I have another setting spray for us to test today, so we'll discuss that when the time comes. Got my purple shadow, and I'm gonna drag it down here. And then moving on to the other side. That's good. So now I am going to take a flat liner brush and I'm going to drag that deeper purple shade on the lower lash line about halfway across. Not all the way across, just halfway. So I've got my flat liner brush, my purple shadow, and I'm going to drag it down here. Off this color. Well, actually, we'll just use the other brush because I'm going to clean all of my brushes today anyway. So we'll go in with this other brush and we're going to take this darker brown shade right here and we're going to take that where the purple shadow ends and then bring it to the outer part of my eye. That's giving a nice kind of like ombre effect. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in with that lighter purple shade and I'm going to take it across the entire lower lash line to blend those two together. And these eyeshadows are actually applying really nice. All right, and now, I don't know, I feel like the middle of my eye kind of needs some love right now, so I'm gonna wipe off my hands with this makeup wipe to get any residual off. And then I think I'm going to take, let's see, is there like a shimmery purple in here? Not really a shimmery purple, but there is kind of like a bright, vibrant kind of yellow gold up here in the corner. I think I'm actually gonna take that all over the lid. So I'm just going to take that on my finger. Not super pigmented like on my hand, but, and then kind of just apply that all over the lid. I'm having to kind of build this one up. This is the exact same as the other palette in terms of the matte shades are really nice and really beautiful. However, the shimmer shades, you like have to pack these things on to get like a really good shimmery color payoff. Okay, that's pretty. Moving on to the other side, wiping that off my hand, and then moving on to the other side. Okay, that's very pretty, but this one's getting a little wild while the other one doesn't quite match it, so I think I'm just going to take a little bit more onto this eye. Okay, and then I'm going to take a blending brush and blend the two together with that lighter purple shade that we used earlier. Where is it? There it is. That lighter purple shade, and I'm going to go right here where the two meet. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. That is what we needed. Okay, eyes are done. Moving on to mascara. So for mascara, I picked up this guy. This is the, was this Rimmel? Yeah, Rimmel Scandalized Retro Glam. And I believe I got this bad boy at Target, if I am not mistaken. Okay, what is up with this brush? That's like way big, and I don't think that it's going to grasp my eyelashes the way that I'd like them to, but we'll give it a go. Lower lash line liner going on, and that's going to be with the same thing that we used last week, the LA Colors eyeliner in the shade dark brown. There it is. And I'm just going to just very lightly take that. Other side. All right, moving on. So now I think we're gonna go to lips, and I believe that's the last step other than setting spray. So for lips, I picked up this guy. This is the LA Colors Moisturizing Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Altered Beige. And I believe I got this at the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, one or the other, but I'll link it down below. And I'm going to take this kind of down here. This is very sheer. This is like not picking up color at all. It's either extremely sheer or it just literally just matches the natural tone of my lips. And now it's picking up. Okay, that looks nice. So now we're just gonna go ahead and get some setting spray on board. And for today's setting spray, I also got this from the dollar store. This is the LA Colors setting spray. It just says that it helps extend makeup wear. Now this is ultra tiny. And a lot of people think, ooh, $1 setting spray, that's a good deal. But when you compare it to like the E.L.F, which is significantly larger, this is only like $4 or $5. So I mean, you're actually kind of getting ripped off getting a bunch of these, because for like 5 of these you can get a jumbo one and you still get more product in this. But just because it was there, I picked it up and we'll try it. Let's test the spritzer. Looks like it's got a nice fine mist to it, so let's just get it going. Nice fine mist, so it applies all over my face, which is excellent and what I prefer. Okay guys, so that's it. This was a full face using all drugstore makeup as usual. I will have everything listed down below. Please drop down in the comments what you'd like to see me do next. But thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.